Pulse Check podcast. Today, we have probably the biggest news ever since World Series of Warzone has been announced. I'm going to go straight into it. We're not going to waste any time. There has been $1 million tournament announced right now, about a couple hours ago, and it is the Esports World Cup in Saudi Arabia. There's a lot to discuss, but one of the few teams who got picked up, and I think probably the first team out of all the Esports World Cup to be picked up, is this team that you're seeing right in front of you right now. We have Diaz, Shifty, and Soka. Boys, the floor is yours, man. You guys have signed to the org, the Falcons. And you guys will be competing at the Esports World Cup. Shifty, man, talk to me. How did this kind of go about? And boys, are y'all excited to fucking be competing for another $1 million?
I mean, the more money, the merrier.
Turn Shifty up.
I mean, this started a while ago. I don't know exactly when. I don't know if I should say how early. But we knew about this for a while. At the time, though, it was with Sage. And then as the time progressed, we ended up making the roster change with Soka, and we've kind of been locked in ever since. And we didn't know exactly when it was going to get announced. Today, though, we got that confirmation that today's the day they're going to announce us. And I mean, now everybody knows.
Damn. Okay, JD, lower down on our end, like everybody's like master volume, just because chat's saying there's a little echo. One of these mics, we got to fix it. But it's too much to fix it now.
Cover it like this.
We'll just pick that up. Okay, it's probably Ebates' mic.
Fuck me.
Okay, so that's all right. Shit. Now, how did like this kind of? Obviously, this was in the making for a while, an Esports World Cup, right? Did you guys know it was going to be Resurgence?
No.
Okay, you guys had no idea.
We just knew it was like a tournament. Like a tournament that might be in like, I thought it was like Dubai. It was like somewhere out in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. So,
Bro, but like we didn't even know it was happening until today. Like there was no news on anything. All we saw was that one leak on Twitter where they said, like, I think the prize pool was like $1 million.
The
that's
Jacob
the
Hell
only
tweet?
thing. Yeah, and then other people were still saying like it's still not like 100%. Like, you know, so we didn't even know either. Like, we had no idea it was actually gonna happen.
damn. I think Chad didn't believe us when we were like, yo, they're really like, we knew a little bit, but there really wasn't a lot of info to go around about this.
I think
right?
they knew just as much as us.
Yeah, just numbers, and you should like.
They knew.
No, I saw like so many people tweeting too to like they know. I was just like, I don't. We didn't even know. It was like a ghost story. Like for the longest, we were just like, okay, it might happen, it might not. At some points, it seemed more likely, than it was gonna happen or it wasn't gonna happen. Like there's really ups and downs of like, okay, we're super hyped, it's gonna happen. And it would miss like a deadline or miss something of announcement. Like, okay, maybe it's not. So I think like me and D, we kind of just hoped for the best and then prepared for it. You know, just maybe it would fall through. But literally today was the day we said, okay, like we got the text, it's happening. We're announcing everything, green light.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, shit.
I feel
Maximum
like
dope.
I feel like especially for like Warzone in general, like this is like a much bigger deal than I feel like maybe the Esports World Cup even knows. Like $1 million LAN Warzone is like something we've never had before, right? We'll get it in like September, but so I mean, I feel like for Warzone players in general, like to believe that something like this was going to happen was probably just like too good to be true.
Yeah.
So I could understand that.
Like to them, I know, like I think for let's say Esports World Cup, to them, 1 milli is probably not there's, I think some of them are playing for like 10 mil, right? Like some of them are playing for insane amounts of money. And we're like, even 1 mil is insane for the Warzone side of things. And so for us to be gifted 2 lands in over the next 3 to 4 months, depending on when World Series is, that's fucking insane. Boys, I know Resurgence and all that stuff. Soka, kind of what's your thoughts, Pops, on Resurgence? Does your team get better? Does it get worse, or does it not matter?
I think, man, you guys remember that Vandals? Those Vandals? They were on a crazy streak.
Yeah.
I was getting my ass, I was getting my ass cooked. Boy. I was getting cooked, boy. They was going on like a 4 out of 5, and then the other big one, the other big Vandal that came after that, they won it as well. So I think this team got a buff because all I gotta do is stay alive, be an anchor. These two could go fry.
Damn.
I like what I'm
hearing. Okay. All right. D, what's kind of your thoughts on Resurgence, Pops? Are you upset? I know from what you and I have talked, you say when it's Resurgence, that shit's easy mode. Kind of, you still feel that like that now? Or, I mean, I know the last ones that you played, you guys won 4 out of 5 of them. But how do you feel with it being Resurgence?
I don't know, because I feel like we could play either one. Obviously, Resurgence I think is better for us because we're 3 like max like stacked players, right? So like we know how to play our lives and whatever, and especially with Soka, like he is like our IGL, so he kind of like control us around the map. But with Resurgence, like we could literally just like fly around the map and kill stuff. We'll land back in on our loadout that he has like on his roof or something. Like that's what we did in Vondel, right? We had a loadout on the roof, and someone would just sit up there and just like me and Sage would just like go rogue on the map or something.
Yeah.
So I think Resurgence is I mean either way it would have worked, but Resurgence is I guess better for our team.
Okay. So you feel like you're getting a little buff. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no matter what, we're gonna, break it down, have a game plan for it. The Vandals, anything, like, we're just gonna get in the lab and figure out the best thing to do. And like with the Vandals, we were able to almost perfect it, right? We had like 4 out of 5. I think we had second place in the last one. But I think with a team as kill heavy as we are, it should be easier technically because I mean you have probably the 3 best fraggers on one team now. So I mean Soka got 103 top fraggers IGL. He's basically doing what I was doing on my team before, and now you just have me focusing on kills. It's just like we have so much slay power, and and these type of tournaments too bring a lot of chem quick. So like we get these practice ones going. I mean it's just gonna be flowing.
Okay. I mean, trust me, we will have a lot of practice tournaments for y'all. I guess question for you guys, right, is with it being Resurgence and all that, the initial, my chat was going rogue. The initial reaction to it being Resurgence, my whole chat was just spamming L's, which I understand. Like, it's not as competitive. It's not as quote unquote fun to watch, but $1 million on the line, right? For you guys, I personally, even though I love BR more, and I think I like this better because I don't want the community to burn out, right? I think it's great. I want to know what you guys think. Should it be, for example, if there's $2 million, $1 million for Resurgence, $1 million for BR, like how we have right now? Or would you guys have preferred it just be another BR tournament?
I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cool we get one of each so that we're not just playing the same thing, I guess, twice for our like, we have $2 million right now and split. We have one Resurgence and one big map. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
I think it does suck that maybe teams are worried they might not get in though, because now it's less, right? With the big map, we have 40 teams that would be attending, and now I don't know. I think it's like 21 now, and it's only like 14 I think that are playing finals or something. So it's a little different, but I mean, I think it's fun to get 2 different worlds. Basically, we're gonna have the Rebirth guys that love it. They're gonna have those viewers and that appreciate that mode get to watch something that they play, and then same with the big map.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Like they're gonna have Rebirth, that they're gonna show how dominant they are on that, and then they're gonna have Big Map, and they're just gonna be like the ultimate, like undisputed, just
W Glaze.
Champ.
the super max team,
The actual champ.
100%.
So, okay, as for what we know right now, JD, we can't show any screens, right? Because then that would cut them off. Just want to make sure we don't have a layout for that, right?
I don't have a vertical layout for 7, no.
That's fine. Okay, well, we won't show anything. But, boys, I already know it off the top of my head. What is y'all's, like, what the qualifying system? Do you guys know? Is it we saw the thing and it said invitational. Does that mean there's no qualifiers that you guys know of?
I don't believe we know of anything qualified, like anything like that. I believe it was just like there's a bunch of orgs. I know there's like a photo of orgs that are going to be attending, which are like orgs that have a lot of teams and a lot of esports. I would assume they're just going to get a team and just like probably get players that are already competing in Warzone, and then they'll just go. I believe it's invite only. I'm not too sure though. I have no confirmation on it.
Yeah, we literally know nothing. Like, it all just got announced today. Like I don't even think our org even knew anything.
Damn. Okay. Wow. All right. So let's get kind of into the actual the meat and potatoes of it all, right? So for those of y'all who don't know, this is a $1 million Resurgence Rebirth tournament. And let's go over the format. So I'm gonna pull it up here on my phone. Boys, have you guys seen the format yet? Do you guys did you guys peep it or no?
I'm confused by it. I know there's something about solos and
I didn't peep it.
All right, so let me kind of explain it to you. I will say it is a little bit
Interesting.
a little bit interesting, boys. So it's going to rely on a lot of individual stuff at the beginning, right? So the way it works is your guys' trios, all 21 teams, right? There's only 21 teams being let in, and all of you three will be separated into groups A, B, and C. So for example, Diaz in A, Shifty, you're in group B, Soka in group C.
Oh,
Every
damn.
team will be divided in that same way. Then everybody will drop into, I believe they're playing 4 matches each. Let me
Heard that.
grab it, chat, real quick.
Interesting. So they split up?
Yes. That's Modern Warfare 3. This is Warzone. Okay. So, I could just bring Goj's tweet up. Hold on. Goj.
I know this is dumb, but like, it's just on Rebirth, right? It's not Fortress Keep. It's not like they're not gonna mix it up.
I think it's
Vondo.
just Rebirth based off of what they
Okay.
said.
Yeah, with the tweet, the way they tweeted it,
That would've
with the
been
video.
sick, bro. Imagine all the maps. Or nah, that's too much.
I don't know.
All right. Here we go.
Ashika?
So it will be solos, guys. So solos for the first day, because it's 3 days. Your team of 3 will be split up into group A, B, and C. You will all play 4 games of solos, and each of your scores solos will be combined to give your team a total score that is not. This is not an elimination round. So, boys, Diaz will drop in, play 4 games of solos against other players that are going. Shifty will drop in, play 4 games of solos. Soka, 4 games of solos. Right?
I'm assuming that you guys are all split up into A, B, C. Like you guys won't be in the same lobby.
Yeah. So they won't be in the same lobbies. And then from there, that will be the way you guys are seated into your groups. Into A, right? Like group A. Let me just continue, right? This will be trios, group stages. 7 teams in each group. Based on the scores from above, your team will be seated into groups A, B, or C accordingly, and you will then play 8 games total. So, for example, Group A plays Group B for 4 games, then Group A plays Group C for 4 games, and then et cetera, right? The top 14 teams, based on the total score, will move on to grand finals. So, what are y'all's thoughts? Let's break down the beginning first. What do y'all think about the solos thing?
It doesn't really matter in terms of like not qualifying though, right? Like I don't.
No.
Not really, no. It more determines what group you're in.
I guess that's
Cheating,
cool. I guess
alright.
it's a fun
That doesn't
solo
really matter,
like,
right?
exhibition.
Kind of like you
Just
get
like a
to warm up
warm-up
little
day,
bit.
basically,
Is that- yeah, that's all on land, right? So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you could be
Basically
warming
like
up
a, like a
little
tech day almost.
So this is
Yeah.
gonna be kind of like okay, so to qual or to not everything's on land.
Yes,
This will be the
everything's
first
on land.
event. This will be the first event like that then.
Yes. Yes. Everything's on land.
All right. No
So then-
onliners, baby.
So then you guys will then day 2, that will be day 1. Day 2 will be group stages. So then based off how you guys performed in the solos, you guys will be either put into A, B, or C, and then play, technically if you're in A, you'll play B for 4 games, and then you'll play C for 4 games. I think it's going to be very fast if I'm kind of thinking about it. It will
Like
be quick.
15-minute games.
Yeah. And only 4. Like, I wish it was a little bit more games. Maybe like 6 and 6, and then, but from there, that's what matters the most. From there, the top 14 teams from those each individual or the 3 groups or whatever, then qualify for the last day for the finals. And then the top 14 teams play their head to head 8 games total of Resurgence customs. And so
Have they said anything like how we're streaming it or anything like that?
no, I don't think there's any info on if you guys can stream it individually, if it'll be a main broadcast, if it'll be what monitors you guys will have. Will y'all be on 1440? Will y'all be on 1080?
We know what arena because like this shit's about to be popping, right?
Yeah.
What I've heard this is about to be crazy.
Yeah. It's about to be fucking nuts. I don't know how that, like, I don't know. But
Is there like ticket sales or like
I think
family
so.
members?
I think so. People can go. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I heard they're very big in COD. They like COD a lot.
I
And
love that.
especially with the Falcons, I heard that they have a lot of supporters. So it's basically we're going out on home turf.
Yep.
From what I've heard.
That's what chat was saying
I
earlier.
think it's going to be really cool to have like a really go to a land where we're going to be like I guess a favorite with all the support, kind of like the optic and
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like
That's
EU,
sick
like
as hell.
it was kind of like
It'll just be
Juki's and
cool
them
to be
last year in
cheered for.
EU.
It's going to be cool to be cheered for like that, and I don't know. We just know this whole team plays off of energy.
Jifty.
So like, I know that you're so dumb. I just know that it's just gonna be another feeling, man, a crazy feeling. And I mean, on LAN it was crazy last year, but to be on LAN and then have like that support, it's gonna be insane.
How's the buff?
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I pray, boys, we can go. I pray.
Yeah, I mean, at least like you said, like I hope they show like production or something because I really want to watch that.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna have. I mean, bro, they're definitely going to have a main broadcast for sure. We just don't know if like, are the boys gonna be allowed to stream? Is it gonna be one channel only? Is it gonna be like, we'll see kind of how that plays out. Boys, you guys are playing for $2 million in the next 4 months. Are you guys hyped? Or like, what? How does that feel?
So the chain?
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
boy.
I mean, chain. Come on now.
I saw
chain, bro.
Soka licked his lips. He was like,
So what's the total that you
I'm
guys
just
can
glad.
win? Sorry, go ahead, Shifty.
500K. All right.
Okay. Okay.
500K.
Damn, I've already did the math.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Damn.
I'm glad that we have a lot to play for. I mean, with this type of team, like when we made this team, I was hoping we wouldn't have like a drought, kind of like the Caldera. There wasn't too many stuff, and then like Almaja, there wasn't much tournaments. So I'm glad that like this team is able to play a lot, and we have a lot to play for now. It's just another thing that like there's another million on the line now. We have to level up. We have to keep working, and I think the easiest way to get us to work, bro, is you throw us some money and to see what we do.
Yeah.
"Hmm."
Okay.
Oh yeah, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, boys, any type of competitive COD, I'm fucking excited. What do you guys think about the prize pool breakdown? Do you think it was a little bit? Do you wish it was a little bit different? Like, how do y'all feel about it? Everybody gets paid if you go.
I wish it was
Yeah,
top
so-
heavy. But like, it's all good though.
Yeah. Okay. D,
I'm just glad to be there.
What's up?
D, we got to get you a new controller, pops. By the
I
way,
swear, bro.
I'll get it worked out. I'll get it worked
Sick
out.
drift?
Yeah, man, that man's be in the gulag just
I've had the
fucking.
same controller since before the last World Series.
Holy shit.
Okay. All right, man. I mean, so look, guys, we don't have that much info. I'll give you guys the prize breakdown really fast. So first place gets 200K, second place gets 150, third 100, fourth 80K, fifth 60K, sixth place 50K, seventh 45K, eighth 40K, ninth 35K, 10th 30K, 11th that's 27.5, 12th 25, 13th 22, 14th 20K, 15th 18K, 16th 17.5, 17K, 18th
Damn.
16.5. Yeah, it's a lot. 19th 16K,
Paying
20th
bags out to the bottom teams.
15.5, and then 21st 15K. It is very spread out.
KEs, bro.
I would have
50K.
thought like
wish
with a
it was
rebirth
top
tourney,
heavy.
like
Whoa.
I
One
would
at a
have thought with a
time.
rebirth tourney, less teams. That means more money for the top, but
Yeah,
I gave it to everyone.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I wish it was more. I mean, it is kind of like top heavy, and then it's just very spread out. I wish it was a little more top heavy, but at the same time, we are not just taking like an 8-hour flight.
right.
It's a very long trip,
True.
so I can see why everyone's getting paid, and I don't have a problem with it. I mean, this is $1 million that we didn't know we were actually gonna get to play for, so anything more is just appreciated. But
Right.
it'd be cool, of course. Why not? Would you want it to be? I wish we get the whole $1 million, but this is gonna be, I think, an insane trip. It's not like we're just going to like last year we went to London. Like that wasn't much of a trip. I believe the flight is like 24 hours. So this is gonna be insane.
It's
The
far.
flight?
What?
The flight is what?
No
I
way.
believe from Cali it's up there. Like
It's like an
20 hour
18, 20-hour flight, yeah.
20 hours.
So-
oh yeah.
Damn.
flight.
yeah.
Yeah,
What did you think this was?
It's good that
Everybody
people are
gets
getting-
10K. Oh.
It's good that I guess everyone's gonna get some money to make that trip because that's gonna be a grueling flight. That's gonna be a grueler. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, brother, that is insane.
19-hour flight from Dallas.
Nah, bro.
Oh my god.
Hey, bro, I'm fucking taking a beaver tranquilizer and knocking the fuck out,
Is it
bro.
at least a
Good
one-way?
luck.
Jesus, bro.
I doubt it's a one way.
Dude.
Yeah, it's definitely not a one-way.
19 hours? I'll just be like,
You just
probably-
get off and get on another plane though.
Yeah.
I never done stuff like that, man.
I think it's
Scary.
like
Damn.
I might-
Okay,
I
I
might
actually
get
had no
lost.
idea.
I might get lost.
I thought it was gonna be like, a little bit more than London.
A little
I think
fat.
London was like 11.
get off at Turkey.
I think, maybe like 13,
Literally,
14.
double.
Yeah, I've never had multiple stops.
Oh, hey, swag in the PJ? Like, what's good?
Shit. Be there in 5. Oh,
Damn. Okay. Boys. So now I know a little bit off topic, but did you guys see the CDL thing?
what's
Yeah,
up?
1.8, right?
1.8 million. Theirs is about like I think this one is week 1. Theirs is like week 7 or some shit like that. And they're playing for 1.8 mil. But I don't really know the specifics. But apparently, FaZe, Toronto Ultra,
Rocker.
Rocker,
Rocker and Thieves.
and Thieves.
Yes.
They're all allowed to play in it. So I guess this brings up another question. Do you have to be one of the orgs that you remember how you were talking about the list, Shifty? Do you have to be one of those orgs to compete, or can any org, like, you know?
From what I gathered from just like talking and seeing it was that this is all invited orgs, and depending on the orgs that got invited is basically like your participation in a lot of other esports. So I believe like Optic didn't get an invite because they're only in like a few. Versus like FaZe is in like everything, and I believe a Rocker, I think that's like a little brother org to another big org that's in a lot of esports. So I believe like a lot of the teams are missing out. I just don't know like if someone's gonna be able to pick up like Optic players. I just don't know how that's gonna work.
Wow. Okay.
I did also hear I think I saw someone in the chat said that like only 2 per team can play. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if they're like breaking teams up so that they can't like all 4 FaZe can just play. I don't know if that's true or not though. I think I saw it in your chat.
Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like the same way how like if you guys didn't even know that it was Resurgence and it just got announced today, and you guys just found out today it's Resurgence, I doubt anybody knows anything. I hope that there's some. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I would hope that there's some type of qualifier. Do you think? And I know the question kind of was brought up. Do you guys think that it's all these orgs, right? These 21 orgs. Will they pick up the best of the best players, or do you think there's going to be content creators that they're going to want to pick up too?
It's gonna be best
Nah, it's gonna be the best.
for
There's no
sure.
way. That'd be like a wasted. There's no point going if you're picking up like 3 YouTubers that just play for fun, versus
Right.
like actual competitive rosters. I would assume they wouldn't, but that is also the org's choice.
Right.
I know SSG Space Station, they made a tweet that is it time to pick up a team? So I believe the orgs that are invited are looking, and I saw a lot of people make tweets, looking for orgs if they would like to pick them up to compete. I'm assuming we're gonna have the best 21 for that go to LAN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, because I know, bro, I'm going to be honest, chat. I've been getting DM'd by a bunch of competitors. Yo, I know you know. Like, I'm like, bro, I swear I don't know. This is one of those things that, like, bro, not even the players knew. I'm assuming, like, little by little, we're going to see things coming out of people, competing and stuff. I only know of, like, 3.
We're definitely gonna have some people that just know people.
Right.
Like that. I mean, that's the name of the game, networking. So I'm assuming the people who have some foots in the door with a couple of orgs, they might be able to get their team in. Just because I don't think all these outside orgs really know much about Warzone comp.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know if they're just going to look at our big map leaderboard and be like, okay, let's get one of these top 21, or if, someone that might be in that top 40, top 50, but that just knows people, knows someone from the org that they can get in. So
Yeah,
we
I think
might
you're
have a
absolutely
little bit of that, but I would assume the best of the best are going to be picked up, and then also the people who have, made those good ties are going to be able to get in.
Yeah. I think, like I said earlier, like $1 million LAN is like a huge deal to especially Warzone competitors. So I think it's gonna be important. Obviously, like who you know, I'm sure word of mouth is gonna be the way to get in, but I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of upset competitors. I mean, which I get, but I feel like there's no reason to get really upset. Like if you're not a part of this event, like I understand like the frustration, but at the end of the day, this is like such a rare. You know what I mean? Like we have all these
Just
new.
popped up.
Here's the way I see it, because I agree with you.
I think can I finish?
Yeah, no, go.
I
sorry.
think this is like a big opportunity to open up the door for like a lot more for Warzone.
Yes,
we're seeing a lot of new orgs coming in, like SSG, like T1 if they're a part of it. There's so much opportunity that this is opening, and I think competitors, especially if you're listening to this, if you don't get invited, you're not a part of it. Just see the bigger picture that this is huge for Warzone, and it could open up and lead to other things
every single year. And I'll add to this, right?
Yearly, right?
It should be, from what rumors are suggesting. It would be every year. The biggest thing I think competitors want to know, is know that, bro. At least I don't know, right? We don't know, but at least from what I'm hearing, the best teams right now are getting hit up. Obviously, boys, I'm not going to say who. I know you guys probably already know a lot of these. But if you are not getting hit up, it's because you probably are not at the top right now, which is okay, which is fine. But like, I hope that's kind of a wake up call. Yo, opportunity means preparation. Like, you guys have been prepared for the longest time. You guys are the top team. And there's a reason why, from what I know, you guys were the first team to get hit up. And, and so,
I think.
go ahead.
Well, sorry.
No, you're good.
I think the big reason why we got picked up specifically is because of us winning World Series last year.
For sure.
So I think if people don't get picked up this year, their goal should be to try to at least get like high placements in the World Series.
Yeah, because that'll show, like, in general,
That'll
like,
show orgs,
yeah.
Yeah, when I was reached out to, I think I asked, like, how did you guys know about us? And it was basically that their fan base, like the people that watch COD, they knew about World Series and they saw us win. And then, I mean, our track record has been good in terms of tournaments. So they were able to see that. And I mean, they did their research. I'm sure a lot of other teams are going to make sure they're picking up great players. And we just had that win. And that they reached out. And he said we were known out there.
That's actually
cool.
crazy. Damn. Okay. All right, man. I mean, boys,
I mean, that's crazy.
I'm fucking excited. Soka, what you think you're taking first in both?
Yeah, man. These boys are about to go on a 3P on land, and I'm going on a 2P, man. So, that's gonna feel real good.
All right, man. All right, boys. I mean, look, bro.
Wow.
Is there anything that we kind of missed that we didn't go over? I think we went over everything. We went over the format, the price pool,
The orgs.
the orgs, all that stuff, the way we qualify that, which really is none. But look,
I'm guessing it's gonna be a multiple day event, or is it gonna be one?
look
full
at the
day?
venue. Do you guys want to look at the
I
venue?
believe,
Oh, yeah.
I believe
4
they
days.
threw out dates already. I thought
4
it was
days?
the 3rd
Holy
through the
fuck.
7th, or like 3rd
Third through the 6th. So
something like
3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
Yeah.
How are they going to divide that then? Maybe group stages it's
that.
separate
Well,
into
are we
three.
the only? I don't think we're the only game that's playing there, right? Like every
No.
week there's like a couple of games.
There's so many.
Oh yeah, there's.
so
but I'm
many.
saying Warzone
like, this is like a
specifically.
$60+ million tournament.
Yeah.
Yes,
60
yes.
mil, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
everything in total.
I'm
which
I'm
is
sure
gonna be
CS:GO is like massive. I'm sure
gonna
Valorant.
be in the
Dota. I believe
Coliseum?
Dota has a very big prize pool for this.
Does Dota have a big one?
Warzone
I
specifically.
think Fortnite's 4 mil.
Right.
Damn. Warzone specifically is 3rd through the 6th, so it will be 4 days. I'm assuming. I just don't know how they're gonna break that up. Would they do like group stages and what? I don't know. I don't know. But it is 4 days of Call of Duty, which either way, I'm fucking.
I will
up,
say,
man.
if any orgs need help fielding a roster, like
Yes.
either hit up me or Hector, and we'll vouch for some people.
Yeah, I don't know if any orgs are watching this. I don't know if they I know it's hard to keep up with how many esports are there like right now.
That's
That
what I was wondering.
thing.
Because
There's probably so many.
So many.
third
I
to
mean,
the 7th.
players should be DMing orgs
3rd,
and
3rd,
getting,
4th, 5th, 6th.
You know, they should be like
3rd,
putting
4th,
more
5th,
than out just
6th.
in a tweet. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of people just tweet, and I hope they're doing a lot more than just that.
4, 5,
Because
6.
I don't think these orgs are just gonna see like a tweet like, "Oh, let's pick them up."
Right.
Like, they need to be reaching out, the emails, and like very persistent about it. And I think a lot of players like the Warzone kind of just wait for something to come, and then they start doing it. Like, you have to be grinding like from start to finish. So we did not know this was gonna happen. We didn't know this was gonna happen, and you just have to be ready for it. You have to be ready. Like, just keep grinding, bro. Like, people are gonna be upset because we have EU competitors, NA competitors, like, and there's only 21 spots. Like, people who maybe that should be in it are not gonna be in it,
Right.
Right.
and it's just and people are gonna be upset. But like, I'm pretty sure they do this every year, or like, I know there's been multiple before this. It's just I don't think Warzone was a part of it. So like, I'm assuming if this goes well, hopefully we get more. I mean, you have like other games like Fortnite, Dota, CS:GO. Like, if we could somehow turn this into that, like, shit could get huge.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, guys. Yeah, I think a lot of people. What shit is saying is just look at the bigger picture, man. Last year, we had a build up for just 1 day of a LAN. This year, hopefully, we have $2 million in prizes in prize pool and 2 LANs. Hopefully, this is a 4-day LAN here, and then hopefully London / wherever it's gonna be is gonna be like, I would say at least 2 days. I don't know if they would do any more than that, but at least 2 days. Right. And so Warzone is growing, and the goal is for us to continue to just push competitive as much as we can and tell the storylines, which obviously is exactly what we're doing, man. And for you guys, continue to fucking win, to drive these fuckers to try to want to get better. And, but again, boys, congratulations. I know, y'all probably hyped as fuck for the next couple months, 3 months, whatever the fuck it is. And just, y'all proven how good you guys are right now. And so it's going to be really cool to see you guys compete in Resurgence and then in BR. So congrats, boys. Any final thoughts from you guys? Nah? Soka,
Got nothing.
you spoke a lot today, man. Nothing you want to say?
Nope. I just gotta figure out some strats, man, for Rebirth. So
Okay.
we'll talk with the boys and we'll VOD review.
We'll do a lot of practice scrims, boys. We'll do a lot. Shifty, what about you, Pops?
I'm just glad we were able to build this roster. Honestly, this feels good, man. Honestly, we're playing great, and we just gotta keep it going, man. And I don't even think Soka believed me when I told him something about this shit when I, got him to come over. But this was my final trick that I talked about.
My boy,
And came to play, baby.
my boy Soka was,
bro.
he was swinging his legs, bro, on his stomach like this when he got the text, bro.
It hasn't paid off yet. We gotta win. So
Okay.
I mean, work just started.
D, what about you, Pops? Any final thoughts?
I'm honestly just excited. We get 2 lands. We get one real soon, so we'll get some land experience to warm up on, and then we got the World Series afterwards.
Okay.
Feel
Yeah, bro.
confident, D?
Home turf, baby.
you
We're
say?
gonna have a crowd behind us.
You feel confident, D?
Yeah, man, I feel confident with the squad.
All right. Soka loves it. He loves it. All right, boys. Well, again, congratulations, man, on the Falcons signing. I cannot wait to watch. Again, hopefully, we're working behind the scenes. Hopefully, we get to go in person and do a watch party from there. If not, we'll do a watch party here, and we'll be cheering y'all on, obviously, bro.
Yes,
But,
100%.
boys, lock it in. You guys got tomorrow, a big day ahead of y'all. Before we go, you guys winning? You guys taking home tomorrow?
Yeah, we should.
I mean, I don't think we're focused on getting. We don't want to burn out at first. I know me and Soka were kind of talking about it, but we're just looking forward to land. Just doing whatever we gotta do to qual. I'm not really worried about getting first in every group or whatever it is. I'm bigger picture, just that's it. Yeah, but also, if you guys want to qual, man, stay out of pop.
Yeah. Okay. Like if you guys happen to get first tomorrow, it happens. Like type shit.
Yeah. I mean, we're not celebrating these. We're not celebrating these first places. This is just the baby steps into what actually matters. I mean, none of this really matters until we're on land.
Okay. All right, boys. All right, man. Well, boys, listen, man. Fucking congratulations. Appreciate you guys. And looking forward to the rest, man. For real, bro.
Appreciate that.
Preach.
All right, boys. Have a good one, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.